Guys, Alceste is here. You're watching Sporting Icons.
So I've been noticing that over the last week or two, especially the last week or two, that there's so many people dropping comments in the videos about the PBC fighters are controlled, they're not allowed to go fight, they're not allowed to go make big money, they're being held back, they're being brainwashed, all this kind of stuff. And I haven't really had a chance to do too much on it because obviously I've been doing quite a few interviews on that this week. But I thought I'd do a video on it and just dedicate my thoughts to what's happening with the PBC and of course give you guys some examples. Now, I'm not one of these guys who will sit around and hate on another platform. I'd never encourage people to not watch PBC shows. I've never been one to do anything like that, and I never will. Because for me, the more shows that are out there, the more platforms, that the better it is for boxing, right? And the better product that the PBC give us, the more pressure it puts on DAZN, Matchroom, Golden Boy, Top Rank with ESPN, and so forth. So I'm never ever going to be one of these guys to say, don't be watching PBC and blah, blah, blah. That's not what it is that I do. I know that the PBC fanboys do that, though. They do say, don't watch DAZN, nobody wants an app, all that kind of stuff, just because they don't like Eddie Hearn or Oscar De La Hoya, for whatever reason it may be. So, as I said, the more platforms that there are, the better there is. But when you look at it, with the PBC, all fighters have this thing in common when they're on the PBC. They all have this narrative that they are a free agent. They are their own promoters, Man Down Promotions or Lions Den Only and whatever the hell Bomb Squad. And I don't know. I can't even keep up with them, to be honest with you. But the fact is, they are not actually promoted. They may have a piece of paper that says that they are a promoter. They may have a website or something that says that they are a promoter. But fact is, you're not a promoter. So Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, the Charlos, you're not promoters. Until you actually put on shows yourself and you actually have a stable of fighters, then you are not a promoter. Just because you have a piece of paper does not mean you are. I could get a piece of paper. I can go to the British Box Board of Control and get a promoter's license. Okay, so don't play that one, okay? Now, some examples of what's going on. Errol Spence Jr., for whatever reason, isn't fighting Terence Crawford. He's using the whole narrative, wrong side of the street. All that kind of thing. So again, if you're a free agent and you can fight anywhere, then surely there is no wrong side of the street. So quite what Errol Spence is on about, I have no idea. Is he being told that he can't fight Crawford? Or is he hiding behind the PBC as an excuse that he can't fight Terence Crawford because of the network issue? So there's that one. We could look at, say, Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, again, please correct me on all these ones. Please go find me things that will counter what it is I'm telling you. But Luis Ortiz turned down a good couple of offers from Dillian Whyte. The latest one being that Luis Ortiz turned down Dillian Whyte to headline at the O2 Arena on pay-per-view because he wanted to fight on the Fury Wilder undercard, as in the first fight. Again, fact, not an opinion, fact. Luis Ortiz turned down $7 million to fight Anthony Joshua. He was given first refusal before Andy Ruiz Jr. But again, his team turned it down. Ortiz is even saying afterwards, I didn't even know about it. I have plenty of time to train. I'm already in the gym, I'm fit. And for that kind of money, I'll definitely fight him. But his team turned it down. So what's happening there? Adam Kownacki, he was also offered the opportunity to fight Anthony Joshua. But he turned it down. This is why Andy Ruiz Jr. got the fight. Now, people may say, but Andy Ruiz Jr., he's a PBC fighter. Yes, that is true. But he was only just a PBC fighter. He only had one fight on the platform, which was about 3 or 4 weeks before he agreed to fight Joshua, which was against Kevin Johnson. Andy Ruiz Jr., in my opinion, never really fit into the plans of the PBC. He was brought in as an extra heavyweight for the other ones to fight. And if Ruiz could beat some of these guys, cool. But I don't believe that they looked on Andy Ruiz Jr. as any different to a Charles Martin or a Chris Arreola, these kind of guys. Or a Dominic Brazil. That's why he was given the opportunity. It was a free risk. And if he happened to beat Joshua, cool. If he didn't, oh well, it doesn't matter. Look at Deontay Wilder. He's turned down multiple offers from Dillian Whyte. Started off at about 5 million. Then another offer of 7 million. Then another offer of 8 million. Then the last offer of 15 million. Kept turning it down. He got offered 120 million to fight Anthony Joshua. Take on his mandatory in Dominic Breazeale, who he had to fight anyway, and then go fight 2 fights with Anthony Joshua, with the first one being in America for undisputed. Now, he could have turned down the Breazeale one. That's cool, but he could have still taken up the 100 million offer to fight Anthony Joshua. There was also another option where he could have fought Dillian Whyte in between there as well. But he didn't try to negotiate. Turned it down. In addition to that, because Lou DiBella, who set up the meeting with DAZN, gets fired. Because he tried to create an opportunity for his client to give him a fight that he claims that he wanted. He gets fired. Is it because the PBC looked at Lou DiBella and said, you tried to get one of our guys over to a rival network in DAZN? Now you're binned off. You're not working on our shows and that again. Even though he was trying to do the best for his client. 100 million to take on Anthony Joshua for 2 fights, with the first one being in America. Quite clearly, Wilder got talked out of it, right? He got advised to not take the fight. Was it Al Heyman? Was it Shelly Finkel? Who knows? Did he make up his own mind on that one? Don't know. But Lou DiBella gets fired. And as Lou DiBella said, when he left the meeting, Al Heyman, Deontay Wilder and Shelly Finkel got in a car and left him on the curb. Walked off, drove off, left him behind. So again, another ducking. And it goes on. Jamal Charlo, WBC middleweight champion. Should he be champion? Well, probably not. But he is champion. He was offered 7 million to fight Demetrius Andrade in a unification. A 1-fight deal. Go over to DAZN. Get that belt from Andrade and take it back to the PBC if you want. Or we can come up with some other offers where you can stay with us if you want. Even Andrade can come over to the PBC for that 1 fight if you want. Eddie Hearn didn't even hear back. In fact, the PBC was saying, we don't know anything about it. Eddie Hearn's lying. Well, Eddie Hearn showed the proof. Eddie Hearn showed that he actually contacted Jamal Charlo directly because, as all PBC fighters say, they're their own men. They're their own people. They're their own boss. They're their own promoters, their own managers. Are they? Really? Gervonta Tank Davis was offered in the region of 10 million to fight Tevin Farmer. But he wasn't allowed to take the fight. Now, that kind of offer is totally off the table now that Tevin Farmer lost his last fight 2 days ago. Where's Gervonta Davis going to get that kind of money? Where is Jamal Charlo going to get that kind of money? Luis Ortiz, where's he going to get that kind of money? Where is Deontay Wilder going to get that kind of money? And in the video that I posted up about an hour or 2 ago, Andy Ruiz Jr. turns down $5 million to fight in America against Dillian Whyte in May, because May isn't enough time. I don't care what you've got going on in your life. For $5 million, I'm sure you can put a pause on that one for a few weeks while you go to camp. Go get that money, potentially get a win, and get yourself back into the world title situation. But he's being told to turn it down. Or if he's not being told, then he's making a very stupid decision. And it's going on and on and on. So my question to all you PBC fanboys who just want PBC in the game, why are you putting up with this? Why are you accepting this? Because it's not like you're getting the best fights. Not at all. You're not though, are you? Where is Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell Jr.? Where's that fight happening? Gary Russell's been after that fight for the longest time. But Al Heyman don't want to put it on. Even Gary Russell Jr. said that. And there's plenty of these things going on. Where is Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman? That fight should have happened some time ago. So, quite what is going on with the PBC, I don't know. As I said, I'm not encouraging people to not watch them. But even the PBC are stopping, so I'm hearing, some of their own fanboys from attending the press conferences and fight nights as media because of their racial narratives. Because the PBC want a clean image. They don't want these kind of people and that around them. So again, the PBC are showing you that for all the love, sweat and tears and narratives that the PBC fanboy uploaders are putting out there, they don't want you to do it. They don't care about you. And I don't blame them. They're a legitimate company, you know. They've got a face to show in front of Disney and plenty of others. What they don't need is your stupidness. So I do have to ask the question for all the PBC fighters who claim that they are free agents and they are their own promoters. Listen, don't even talk to me about being your own promoter. I said before, you're not a promoter. Just because you've got a piece of paper does not mean you are. Is this a way of the PBC saying, see, we're giving you this platform and making you feel like you're a businessman? But you're not. Maybe you're just one of their puppets. Look at Adrian Broner. How can Adrian Broner be broke as he claims to be? Isn't he about billions? Anyway, that's my thoughts on it all. You drop me yours. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.